Hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So today we're going to be talking about Funsound, and in particular we're talking about their True Wireless Earbuds. This is a new company that actually contacted me personally, and they said, hey, we have a great pair of earbuds we want you to review on this channel. No money given back and forth. This is a free review I'm doing for them because I'm a little bit excited about this company and I think this could be a good brand at some point. So in this video, we're gonna be doing a hands-on with the box, quick unboxing and first impressions. After that, I'm gonna be putting this to the At Home Lucas test to figure out, is this something you should buy or maybe skip altogether? I'm here for you so you don't have to waste your time buying and returning. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, up at the top left, you have Funsound. Very, very cool. I like that name so much. It's so simple. You have an image of what's to come in the box. Noise canceling True Wireless Earbuds. Very simple, very minimal. I'm liking this box a lot. It's lightweight. Look at this company. They get you. They understand that you need to know little to nothing about devices and you need to just jump right into it. Waterproof, touch, all right, USB-C, lightweight. Look, I am thoroughly impressed right now. This is so cool. This is what I want all companies to do, is just give you the cliff notes and let you jump right into it. All right, so it looks like it's like a jewelry box. It slides out the bottom. Also, I'm liking this two-tone right here, this red and white. Big thumbs up. Funsound, I am already a fan and I haven't even gotten into the earbuds yet. You've won me over. All right, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here is the user manual. Nowadays, you really need to go through all of this to learn the button pressing and all the different features. That way you don't get confused when the earbud is not performing right, because sometimes it is a user error. Ooh, look at this boxing, people. This is very nice. Big thumbs up. I am very happy with this company. You have a little box right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This looks like it's probably the accessories. All right, what is in the box, people? What's in the box? Okay, here we go. There's the USB-C cable as promised, and it looks like it's the ear tips. Yes, it looks like we have the ear tips. I'm guessing there's a large and small in here. So it looks like they give you large, medium, and small, which means there is either tiny in there or extra large. I'm not sure. That's really cool. I like when companies give you a wide variety of ear tips. Let's take a look at the creme de la creme, people. Okay, so right off the bat, this is made out of really nice material. I'm liking it. It's slightly textured, a little bit smooth. There's definitely a two-tone going on here with the glossiness and the sort of textured rough edges. That's really nice. Let's take a look at the hinge on the back. That looks pretty standard. It looks like it's something that's going to function well. You have their Funsound on the front in gloss right there. Very cool. Oh, they put the USB on the bottom. Let's continue around this. Very minimal. There's no writing on the bottom. I like that a lot. It's got a nice little lip right here so you can flick it up if you wanted to. All right, let's crack this thing open. Ooh, see if it has the flip. It's got the flip, people. It does not flip forward. That's good. It's got a pretty solid magnet on there. This lid feels very lightweight. The hinge feels a smidge flimsy, I'm gonna admit right off the bat. The hinge is definitely a little bit flimsy, and it almost feels like if I gave it some pressure right there that it would literally snap off. But it could be stronger than I think, and it could just be made thin for lightweight use, people. Woo! All right, there is the indicator light there. That's interesting. That means these things, yeah, wow. So they ship these ready to go. That is very interesting. Okay. Yeah, they ship these things ready to go, people. So I'm liking how it's molded in the lid right there. That means that these things are going to stay really snug in there. The magnet is not the strongest I've ever dealt with, but it does its job. You can see it's pulling itself closed from almost halfway. Wow. Wow, or quarter way, I should say. That is really cool. Okay, so it doesn't have the new locking feature, so the lid will fall forward. No, it's not falling forward. Wow. Okay, so it is doing some kind of lock. Yeah, look at that. That's a decent hinge in there. It's doing something. Yeah, it takes a little bit of work to get it to fall forward. Wow. Okay. All right, I'm impressed. So you can still do the flip. Gotta love that. Woo! All right, so there are, ooh, look at that. Look at those exposed grills in there. Very, very cool. Wow. Those may be microphones, or it might be where the bass comes out. I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's get into this, people. Woo! Okay, so I've never seen AirPods in the wild, and I've never used them, but I'm going to call a spade and say that these are AirPod knockoffs. Now, I'm not going to say that that's a bad thing, and I'm not going to downgrade these because of that. All right, let's go ahead and walk around this. So you have their logo right there on the front, Funsound. On the bottom, you have the charging pads for the pins that are tucked down in there. That looks like it's a microphone right chair. Yeah, that is definitely a microphone there. It's like there's an indicator light on the top with another microphone right chair. And then you have this, which I'm gonna guess is more of like a bass port for the bass to come out. Let's take a look at the, ooh, that is pretty large right there, people. That is very large, wow. And that is more of an oval than a circle. I've seen this with a pair of earbuds in the past, and it's looking like that and that are the same material. Okay, so these are decent silicone. They're not terrible. They got a good rubber seal right there. They're not made out of that cheap silicones. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I just struggled to get this back on because of the oval. It makes it very difficult. These are circle tips. I kind of wish that they would make the silicone tips oval as well, so it would snap on super easy. So it's looking pretty premium. I like that silver in there. Don't know if it's made out of anything premium though, but it just gives a good look. The material that this is actually made out of is slightly cheap plastic. Yeah, definitely very lightweight. So they're saying feather light. I'm not going to give them that feather light feel. I'm going to say that they are very lightweight, and they look like they're a little bit big, and they look like they're going to be interesting when they go into the ear. So this could be super uncomfortable because of the shape, or it could be very comfortable. We won't know until we get into that. All right, let's do the blind drop test. So, oh, that's interesting. There is no right or left that I can see written on here. Whoa. Okay, these are the first pair of headphones / earbuds that I've ever seen. At least right now, I cannot find a right or a left. I mean, obviously, yeah, that one is the right. Okay, here we go. There's right and left written there. Let's take a look inside here. Very good molding. They really did a good job molding that. Let's drop that down. Okay, that goes in there pretty smooth. You just put the, yeah, that's not bad. Taking them out, not terrible. You don't have a heck of a lot of real estate, and it's a little bit rounded right here. So I could imagine if you're, out for a run, you put them in here, then you go to take them back out, and they're a little bit sweaty. They might not come out as easily. This could be something where you're having to really work hard at it. But it feels like there's multiple ways you can take it out. So you can pinch it over here or over there, pull it out. So that's not terrible at all. Take a look at the indicator light down there once more. It's just a single light, so you're gonna have to learn the color. So basically it's gonna change colors, telling you the percentage of battery in here, which is not a terrible thing. I kind of have come to accept it because a lot of companies are now doing the single LED, but no big deal. Yeah, so dropping it in and out, that's not bad at all. It's not terrible. All right. All right, coming up, we're going to be putting these bad boys to the test. Woo! Hey, what's up, guys? I want to talk about a sponsor that I have for this channel, Don Pablo Coffee. Yes, people, Don Pablo makes an amazing variety of coffee. I actually went down to Miami, Florida and modeled for his bourbon-infused coffee. Yes, people, they have bourbon-infused coffee. This is coffee for the people who don't even like to drink coffee. This is coffee for people who love to drink coffee but are bored of the normal coffees. They have single serve bourbon infused coffee. They have whole bean bourbon infused coffee, not to mention all the other varieties they have. They are a small batch coffee roaster. Now you're probably thinking, what does that mean? What does it mean? I'm gonna tell you, a small batch means you're gonna get a fresher bean. Yes, people, everything they roast is roasted smaller, which means you're getting a fresher batch. All the other companies roast in ginormous roasting contraptions, and that means you're getting it less of a fresh batch. So click the link down below, go buy some amazing coffee, and let's get back to the video. All right, I'm fully suited up to go for a run. It is actively raining right now, so I'm really gonna put these to the test for water and sweat and everything. It's kind of warm outside, it's about 62 degrees. Comfort level of the earbuds, they're pretty comfortable. They lock in. I'm talking, I'm smiling. They're not really moving around or doing anything like that. So that's a big thumbs up. The negative is, at first, they would not turn off when I put them in the case. So I charged them up for a couple hours. Boom, fix that problem. Now they turn off when I put them in the case. But this ear over here, when you pull them out of the case, will not turn on. I have to manually turn it on. Super, super annoying. So in this run, we're going to be turning ANC mode off. So we're going to experience how well it does cancel out the noise while running and how well I can hear the world around me when it's not canceling out the noise. So I'm going to listen to a podcast. Hopefully I get immersed in the podcast and don't hear the world around me. That way I can really focus on running. Also, my cadence is pretty good, but running is jumping in motion. So we will be testing for bounce and how well they lock into the ear. Like I said, they feel very comfortable. They are locking in and they feel like they're gonna fit well. So another thing is all the audio was being recorded through these earbuds. So that's gonna give us a little bit of an understanding on the call quality. All right, just finished a good run. I got kind of wet. It was luckily only sprinkling, not actively raining hard. So big thumbs up for that. The button pressing on these, really, really good. 3 taps on the right, you turn ANC mode off. 3 taps, you turn it back on. Single tap for volume, double tap to pause, triple tap to skip. So all of that was peace. I don't know, I said peace. All of that was great. Big thumbs up. Very, very happy with that. They didn't move at all. Completely locked in the ears. Very, very comfortable. They look kind of cool. They don't really stick out that far, so that's really nice. Let's talk about the ANC, the active noise cancellation. With it off, I could hear a car from maybe like 15 feet back coming up. With ANC mode on, I couldn't hear the car until it was almost past me. So really does cancel out the noise. It's not until you get outside or get around something really loud that the ANC really kicks in. So I was very impressed with the ANC mode. Sound quality is decent. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm not gonna say that it's good sound quality. It's a little bass heavy. I'm not liking it. It's a little bit more bass than I'd like. If you're someone out there that loves heavy bass first and sound second, these are the ones for you. It's not killer bass. It's not the best in the world, but it's heavy bass, sound second. I listen to the podcast, clear voices, clear audio, listen to some music. It was decent. It wasn't the best, but it definitely got me a little bit more immersed in my run. So all in all, I'm going to say it definitely passed the run test, passed the ANC test, and the sound quality is decent. Button pressing is great. Absolutely amazing. So responsive. And it's like your fingers know exactly where to go. Some earbuds, you go to hit the button and you're off by a little bit and you end up hitting like the side of it or something. These, I don't know why, my finger goes right to it every time. So big thumbs up for that. All right, we're gonna be doing the Beachbody workout. I'm gonna be doing 45 minutes with these bad boys locked into the ear. I'll be going upside down. I'll be going all over the place, really putting these earbuds to the test. I'll be doing some sweating. Baby girl. I'll definitely be sweating and really putting these to the test. They're completely locked in right now. They feel absolutely amazing. I just paired them up to my Samsung 4K TV back there. Pairing process was exactly how you'd want it to be. Seamless and easy. Woo! Very simple. All right, so we're also gonna be testing for latency and sync ability. So I'm gonna be moving around. I'll be about 8 to 10 feet away from my TV at all times. So So we're really gonna put these to the test in this workout. Okay, just finished my workout, but sadly these things were not in my ear at all the entire time because they kept cutting out from the TV, and it would go from the earbuds to the TV, and the earbuds would be completely disconnected. I reconnected to the TV, and then it would do it all over again. It took about maybe 1 minute, and then it would just completely disconnect. It didn't matter how close I was to the TV. It wasn't like I was getting too far away. I wasn't getting past the 33 feet that they're rated for. So definitely something I've never experienced. I've connected probably 20 headphones and earbuds to that TV. Never had this happen once. Typically what would happen is I'd get a glitch where it would lose a little bit of connectivity, and then it would connect again and it would stay solid. This brand new, unbelievable. So it failed the at-home workout test. I don't know. I have such high hopes for these things, so hopefully I don't have any more problems like this in the future with them during this review. Okay, so we're going to be doing the noise canceling test. So these things actually, like I said earlier, have good noise canceling, but this is really going to test how good it actually is. I'm going to be doing two things in this. I'm going to be listening to a podcast while playing the shop vac to see if I can hear anything that they're saying. And then I'm also going to come back to camera and talk to you while this is running. That way you get an understanding of the microphones and how well they can actually cancel out the noise around you when you're making phone calls. And if you can't hear anything I'm saying, then of course it failed that test. So let's jump into it. Okay, definitely passed the noise test. I could still hear my podcast at a very low setting. These things are actually very loud. I have it set on very, very low volume on my phone. It's not even near the halfway point at all. So very, very loud volume. Noise canceling, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm going to say that it doesn't really cancel out the noise as much as you would like. It does cancel out the noise. So the main thing you have to do if you're around a vacuum or a lawnmower, or you're doing something outside with a lot of street noise, turn the ANC off and then wait a second and then turn it back on and then turn it back off for a third time. And then you'll really understand how this is actually working. It is working. It takes a broad amount of noise and it condenses it down to just one finite noise. So one noise that's just buzzing along. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, so here is the phone call loud noise test. So this is part 2. We're going to turn the shot back on, and I'm going to keep talking, and we're going to see if we can't hear what's actually going on or hear my voice. So this is phone call noise canceling test. All right, so if you can't hear my voice at all, that is because these things are not able to cancel out the noise while I'm talking. I'm very, very close to that shot back right there. So theoretically, you should be able to hear me if these have good phone call noise cancellation. Now, of course, I'm not making a phone call right now. This is just me talking directly to camera. But this is going to give us a good understanding of how well it does cancel out noise for talking. So, thumbs up. Hopefully it works. Okay, just paired these things up to my Windows PC back there. Everything went good in terms of connectivity. I didn't have it glitch out or anything. I'm trying to repeat what's been happening with my Samsung 4K TV out in my living room, and I plugged it in, like I said, to my Alienware PC right there. Watched some videos, listened to some music, no glitch out, walked around the room, moved my head around, didn't cut out at all. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly what's going on. One thing I am noticing is the latency is completely off, or at least it was on my computer and it was on my phone when I was editing this video. So I was wearing these earbuds and the voice to audio sync was completely off. So I'm going to try to repeat that on my iPad and do a quick gaming review coming up very shortly, just to figure out, is this something that is actually the earbuds or is it the device I'm connecting to? Okay, just finished the iPad test. It completely failed. It's completely out of sync. The latency is all over the place. It is bad. I watched some HBO Max, watched some Netflix, played a couple video games, and the latency is way slow. Like, it just cannot keep up. It's unbelievable. It's really, really bad. So I don't know if that's something that can be fixed with a firmware update, but not good. So if you're trying to play video games with these earbuds, if you're trying to watch movies and TV shows on your phone with these earbuds. I don't know. Right now I'm saying the latency is a problem. Okay, just got these things paired up to my Samsung 4K TV once again. So far, they've stayed connected for the longest they've ever stayed. And I think I'm kind of getting an understanding about these earbuds is that they will mess up and then they won't mess up. So, like I said earlier, I had a problem where one of the earbuds would come out powered off. It wouldn't even power back on. And then I charged it forever and then it fixed itself. So it seems like these earbuds are a little bit buggy, but it's not a consistent bug. So I'm going to attempt to do the movie test. I'm going to attempt to watch a movie on that TV, and I'm hoping to be immersed in the movie. I'm going to turn, of course, noise canceling mode on, and I'm hoping that the lip sync is good because so far it has been off. It has been out of sync. The latency is terrible. So fingers crossed that it works on this TV. Ooh. Okay, that did not go over so well. So basically it was glitching, it was out of sync with the lips, and at the very last minute, just before I came to film, it cut out from the TV completely like it was doing the other day. So there's something majorly wrong with these earbuds, but the sound quality is good, the bass quality is good, I was immersed, the noise canceling's good. I'm just so confused right now. I'm like, oh no. I want these earbuds to be great, but they're just not great. Good start for the company, but they need to double check on their software before they release their earbuds. Yeah, didn't pass the movie test, and it's still proving to have a major problem. Alright, so I've been using these bad boys long enough that I think I have a full comprehensive review. So let's start off with the case. So the case is actually really nice. It's got this super soft touch texture to it. It's almost like there's no texture at all. It's more like a painted finish, and it feels really premium in the hand, which is kind of odd for these earbuds because that's a little bit where it stops. But if you get this out into daylight, you're going to notice that it's not like as premium as you would like. You can start to see where it's just not a complete fit and finish, and the black starts to turn a little bit gray and not look as premium. So it's definitely one of those cases that's good, but not the best, and it's strong, but also if you drop it, it's a little bit thin, so it may take a good hit and get a little bit of damage. So let's talk about the lid. So the lid is just as good as the day that I flipped it open. Very solid. The hinge is holding. I didn't have any problems with the hinge getting any weaker or having any problems, so the hinge is really solid. LED indicator light on the front, it's good. It shows you what you need, and if you learn the colors, you're pretty much good to go. Let's talk about the battery life in the case. So the case battery life is exactly as advertised. I was blown away. Very good battery life in this bad boy, and it's not that heavy. It's actually quite light, which is great for putting it in the pocket and putting it pretty much anywhere. It's not going to be too heavy, and it's not really that big. It's kind of like the perfect size where you can't really complain about it. So that's awesome. All right, once you flip it open, you have the earbuds right here. I never really had a problem getting them out. I kind of stuck with this motion right here. They come out really easily. And let's talk about these earbuds. These earbuds are some of the most frustrating earbuds I've ever reviewed because I want to love them so much, but I just can't. They're not quite there, and these are the first gen from this company, so I have to applaud them. They almost hit it out of the park, home run, but not quite there. So let's talk about the pros. So the pros, these are pretty lightweight. When you put them in your ear, they're not very heavy. The microphones on these bad boys are absolutely amazing. If you're going to make phone calls a lot, these are going to be the ones to buy. They're going to make really good phone calls. If you're going to try to do some kind of like voiceover with these in a pinch, very nice. I was happy with the bass quality it picked up in my voice, which is something you get from like more expensive, bigger microphones. So these microphones in here are very good. They do their job exactly as you'd want them to. And then of course they have the ability to cancel out the noise around them. which is huge. The noise canceling on these things really good. I was actually surprised. Some of the other bigger companies have noise canceling features and they're kind of similar to these. So very good on the noise canceling. Battery life in these things, very solid. I was happy. It was better than advertised for sure. Okay, so let's talk about how they feel in the ear. So they feel really nice. They're made out of, like I said earlier, a kind of cheap, lightweight plastic, but they sit in your ear and they don't really cause too much trouble. They kind of lock out the world around them with these nice silicone tips right here. And that is definitely a bass port because these things have a good amount of bass. I'm gonna give the bass, on these, I'm going to give it a 4.2 out of 5 star. For quality, I'm not going to rate the quality of the bass, but if you're looking for bass first, bass heavy earbuds, these are the ones. So let's talk about clarity of sound. So if you're listening to music on these things, very good quality drivers in here. They're not premium by any means, but they're good enough to really give you that audio experience that you want. But they're definitely on the budget side of sound quality. So you're not going to be getting something like Jabra or JBL. You're going to be getting something a little bit less than that, especially the JBL side. It's going to be just a little bit less than that. But if you're trying to watch movies and other things with these particular right here, I cannot get them to sync up. I don't know what's going on with these. I've tried them on every device I have in the house and the lip sync is off. When you're playing video games with them, it's completely off. I can't figure it out. So definitely something that hopefully they'll send out a firmware update. You may buy these after I already put this video up and not have that problem at all. I don't know if these are actually defective or if there's something up with them. But when I listen to music, they're phenomenal. When I listen to podcasts, phenomenal. But if you're trying to watch movies and TV shows and do gaming, these might be something you should skip unless I make an update video in the future. But yeah, so these are definitely something I wanted to love. I wanted to be like, these are a home run, perfect for everyone. But I'm going to have to say that that's not the case as of right now. I have sent an email to the people who sent these to me, and I explained the whole thing where it's out of sync and it's losing connectivity to my TV. So we'll see what they say. I may do an update video in the future, but if they did work and they did sync up, I would definitely be giving these a solid 4.3 star rating. The sound quality, the bass quality, the touch controls are good, and the way that it connects to devices, when it does, it connects really easily. That's the thing. These earbuds have everything going for them except for my experience. So I hate to completely just throw these under the rug and say these are not something that you should buy, but I am going to say that these that I have right here, I'm not going to be able to use these for 90% of what I do. So if you're looking for something for music, podcasts, making great phone calls, and you're outside and you're trying to cancel out the noise around you, these are going to be great, especially for the price. Now, if you see them on sale under $42, then that's a way better deal. $42 to $45 is a little bit expensive, I think, for these, but they may push back and say that there's good drivers in here. It's got Bluetooth 5.3, I believe. So yeah, definitely has the features. It just doesn't have the connectivity and the syncing that I need for my everyday life. So a solid star rating, but a broken device, so I can't recommend these to anyone out there. I'm torn right now, people. I want to give a solid review. I want to make sure that I do everything right, but yeah, I'm definitely going to give you all of the negative and all the positive and let you make your own decision. Like I said, if I get more information and figure out a firmware update or something for these, then of course I will make an update video. But as of right now, they're not quite there, and it's too bad because they're great. The case is solid, the earbuds are solid. It's just a bug in the system possibly is causing all of these problems. But yeah, so take the whole review up until this point and make your own decision. If this is something you want to take a gamble on, buy them, support the new company and help them out. If it's something that you think will also plague you and you'll have the same problem, skip them, buy a different pair, get a different company and different brand. But yeah, so I'm going to say that I'm torn. I want to be like, these are the greatest. Everyone should buy them, but I can't. So that's it. All right, there you go. That's Funsound True Wireless Earbuds. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely click that like button. And if you want to join the At Home Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos. And it's because of you guys, I surpassed 3K. Yes, people, going strong, on my way to 4K, but I need your help. Yes, you right there. Tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube. They should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.